Bring the cue ball down to the, what as we look at it, the left side of the table, so they can make that 2-3 combination that you'd suggested earlier.
But here, no contact made with a rail. John Lehman was right there, and so ball in hand for the Americans. Quirky old rack, this. Surely the great Shane Van Boening will not miss a pot like this. Good start for the Americans. It was all about the foul stroke from Jason Shaw.
However, Schuyler seems confident in this one. And there he has it. Good call on Schuyler Woodward.
And when it comes to pool, when it comes to shot choices, one man's meat is another man's poison. He wanted to jump, and his decision has been well and truly vindicated. Stuck to his guns, arguing, if you like, or arguing his point with the senior player on the pairing, and in the end, Schuyler was quite correct.
Well, a lot of delicate shots been required in this rack. Shane's speed was off a little bit on one of them, and Schuyler come back with a beautiful shot down the rail and some lovely, delicate, great cue ball control. Shots to follow. He's playing well, Phil.
He is. He's been the shining light of the American team so far as Schuyler Woodward. And just maybe the comeback is on. Van Boening and Woodward lead by 2 racks to 0.
Still have an extension. Extension, please.
Well, Phil, this is a big one. It's not the easiest of combinations, just because of where that cue ball's landed near the cushion.
Yes! What a shot!
No doubt. What a combo. 6-9. What a combo. Shaw and Filler. The most intense, potentially dramatic night of any pool year is underway. The final day of the Mosconi Cup, and the first doubles is turning out to be absorbing.
Extension, please.
It's not ideal to take your extension so early in a rack because obviously dilemmas might crop up later on, but sometimes you have to. As soon as Schuyler Woodward said no, you knew that cue ball was heading towards the pocket because he was right behind it. He knew immediately that the 6 ball was going to be evaded and that the white was going to drop.
Playing the cue ball, John.
As we can hear with the crowd, Jason's asked for the cue ball to be cleaned, and as we can see, the time clock is still going down, and it's got the crowd going a little bit.
Shaw sweet music. Europe are back at 2-2.
So far this week, it's as though nothing phases him whatsoever.
That did. Wow.
I think I'm better saying nothing.
I did take some responsibility. I sort of led you into it.
Extension, please.
What a gift for the Americans. And bear in mind, that break-off statistic I was talking about now favours America. They're breaking off next. The advantage very much with Woodward and Van Bevelen now. All about Shaw's miss.
The intensity.
Come on, kid. Come on. Come on, kid.
I'm feeling it. I'm sat here staring at the screen here, feeling the intensity.
Come on, kid. Come on. Come on, kid.
Well, I think it'd rather have been a bit higher up that cushion, leaving less angle on this. But it is the natural angle. If he makes the 8 ball, the cue ball is naturally coming down for the 9.
What a pot! What nerve! Shaw now has the simplest of tasks. He's milking it, and why not? Joshua Filler stepping up to the plate. And then his partner finally getting over the line. They were pushed all the way. What a cracking opening to the evening. But Shaw and Filler
Have fun.
doing what they say on the tin. Brilliant potters, and in the end that made all the difference. So Europe are doubling up on the USA. They lead 10-5 overall, and that means in terms of this overall Mosconi Cup, they're on the hill. One more victory needed.
Jason Shaw in 2016 here at Alexandra Palace, and then last year, as I say, in Coventry. Skylar Woodward did it in 2019, beating Joshua Filler 5-3. As the USA made it back-to-back wins for the first time since 2005.
Wow. He's got to try and stay straight in on the 7. That's the correct side he wants to be on, because now he can draw straight back for the 8. If he would have landed on the rail there, then making the 7 would have taken him away from the 8. A lot of work then. Oh, decided not to draw back slowly, but going all the way back to the bottom rail and back out. That is the sign of a man that's on a mission, a man that's playing with confidence and that wants to bring this thing home.
And not only has he won the opening wrap, he's done it on Woodward's break. It's starting to feel like the finish is really coming into view on the horizon now.
He's going to hit a few rails to get himself back in position for the 8. Here's 1, 2, potential third rail. No, hit it beautiful. And the crowd is right behind him. Again.
There's no such thing as pool perfection. Not really. But Jason Shaw has started this match in a style which is about as close to that as you can get. Wonderful stuff from Jason Shaw. The Scot is 3 racks away from delivering the winning point, and it's a break and run, Niels.
He's pushing down table, Michael, in a jump shot challenge. The question now is, that took about half a second.
Yeah.
The question was, do you jump better than me? Let's see it. Jason says, let's see it, Skylar. It's far away, has to hit the ball at about a half ball hit. Good thing for him is if he makes it, the cue ball will hit that green 6 and travel to that side of the table where the 3 is. So good things can happen here. There we see that cue ball. What a shot. What an answer from Skylar Woodward to the challenge.
Absolutely, and hats off to him for that, because he's under enormous pressure already. He's trying to save the contest of the Mosconi Cup for the USA. The start of the match hasn't gone his way at all, and then he's had that little challenge thrown to him by Jason Shaw.
It's not in the pocket, but it's laying pretty good, as you can see there. If Skylar would be playing in a club, he would make this perhaps with his left hand, but with the pressure heavily on his shoulders now, nothing's a guarantee.
Yeah, and he knew if he somehow did miss it, every chance he'd leave a very straightforward combination for Jason Shaw. So the Scots still lead, but now it's 2-1.
Can't believe you gave me that.
So let's have a look again at the winning shot. You'd back him all day long to get that, Niels, but there would just be that little bit of doubt in his mind as to whether or not he's going to get it the next year as well. So that'll be Jason Shaw's next challenge. And boy, does he love... Oh, Michael! Wow!
No way!
Let's break off from building him up, because he's just played one of the most extraordinary shots we've seen in this, or any Mosconi Cup.
Is his tip still on? That was a monster miscue. We could hear that all the way in Asia.
Start the clock, please.
Oof. I hope he didn't damage his cue with that.
Well, that's always the fear, isn't it? And when that happens to a player, okay, they're disappointed about the shot, but then their immediate thought is look at the tip. It's the same in any cue sport.
Just okay for a shot on the side now. And he must feel relieved after that one. What a swing in the momentum.
How quickly it can all turn in this game. Just a few moments ago, I think we were all fully expecting, the way Shaw was playing, that it was going to go 3-1. Instead of which, it's 2 apiece, and Woodward has the break in the next rack.
Again, an option for a bank shot to the side pocket where he's standing, Michael. All kinds of things happening swiftly.
Hit both jaws and came out again.
He's got to be sick about that one.
It hardly compares to the final rack of Al-Qaeda and Jones last night, but it's been one of the most eventful racks we've seen all week. So much has happened in the last 5 to 10 minutes.
That's got to go. Still not out of the woods. He's fairly straight in, and as you can see, he can't make that 8 ball also in the same corner. He has to play for another pocket. There's still work to be done. Opting for a stun run, as it's called. Looks like a stun shot, and then it starts rolling a couple of rotations forward. Pretty shot, and now he's in line for the 8 to the top left. Position's natural. High drama rack here, Michael.
Ooh, and it's not over yet. It's not over yet, you know. Well, when Skylar Woodward was 2-0 down, put back in after the push out. I don't think he would have believed you if you'd said to him in about 15 minutes he'd be leading 3-2, but that's the situation.
And other games. That's got a slide. He hit that a bit high, Michael. Was very anxious there. He was going to get too close to the 9. But he got there.
Yeah, in the end it was spot on. And what a turnaround here. Jason Shaw was flying 2-0 up. Now it's Skylar Woodward who's got the 4-2 lead. He's on the hill and he's breaking next.
middle ball or on the right, and therefore it was a very tough hit. He's given Skyler an open shot. Not easy. Skyler played for that 3-9 like you said. He might just have it, Michael. He's got a cut at it, but it's laying in such a way that he has to hit exactly to the side of the 3 that he needs now to make this combo. It is on. It's definitely on.
Certainly not where he would have chosen to put the cue ball, but we can see that it is on. But as you say, it just illustrates the difficulty of it, but he's done it! So the US will live to fight on! All credit to Skyler Woodward. He was 2-0 down to Jason Shaw. It looked as though we were in the dying embers of this Mosconi Cup. Woodward wasn't having a bit of it though. He's beaten Jason Shaw by 5 racks to 2.
It's decision time. Nicely struck there from Shane. That was a big game because now he has the angle on the 3 to go down table fill for a potential 4-9 combination and jump out of the gate quickly.
He's a great combo player, is Van Boning. This is the man who's knocked in a combo to win the whole thing, the Mosconi Cup in the past. That one was not missing. 2-0 it is.
It was just overhit it a hair and he's leaked it out. Opportunity for Joshua Filler.
Very diplomatic, Neil, saying that was overhit by a hair. Quite a thick hair.
Excellent shot. Here comes the energy.
2-9, all is fine for Europe. Shane Van Boning, Mr. Glum.
What a moment. Shane hits that 10% softer, we're still playing. Just a bit of adrenaline in the arm. You could also see it on the break. It wasn't quite the Shane execution that we saw the break before. And in a heartbeat, from 2-0 back to 2-2.
Joshua Filler's got this tremendous half cue will travel attitude. He goes all around the world, uncomplaining, loves the life on the circuit, loves playing pool, loves being one of the game's top dogs, and he's made for this kind of environment.
The 9 is hanging over the corner. So if he makes these 2 balls, doesn't want to get over. Oh, Phil, he's over the 7. And he's left-handed. That means he cannot reach this because the table has got him partially blocked.
Attention, please.
He's going to have a hard time reaching this ball. For a right-hander, this is much easier. Look, he has to sit on the table. This is a tough shot.
Maybe just a little too exuberant, getting carried away with things. That positional shot was loose. He had a wide margin of error.
He did, Phil. The adrenaline's kicking in. The moment is kicking in. That's the Mosconi Cup. It is never a guarantee. Even this one, Shane still has to do some work. Didn't play excellent positions. Got to go up and down the table. Well judged. Even if he hits the 9. Doesn't want to land right over it. Same minor problem as with Joshua. But this time, Shane still has a part of the cue ball he can hit. Wobbled it in. Things are really heating up here, Phil.
So Shane Van Boning thought he'd lost that rack, but then a very iffy positional shot from a master in that department, Joshua Filler, and suddenly the Americans are back in front.
And these are nasty shots on these tight pockets. Oh! There we see it once again. What a difference an inch makes, or a quarter of an inch. 4-inch pockets. Chalk. Joshua has no chalk. What's happening here? He's lost his chalk. The time is ticking. The chalk is on the floor. Woof. That'll get the adrenaline going.
Extension, please.
Calling the extension, forced into that on a shot he would not have taken the extension otherwise.
Luckily for him, that 4-9 is sitting there. Wow. Hit that excellent. Remember, when they're so deep in the pocket, it's hard to get them out on the new cloth. You have to hit them harder, and here's the 4-9.
What a combination, what a night, what a turn of events again. This pendulum is working overtime. The crowd loving that. It is now 3-3.
That time Filler went for the cut shot. And he's on the 3. What a shot. That never looked on.
When you put a ball like that, you deserve position. What an absolute Christmas cracker.
That was paper thin. Oh, and you see the pace picking up here, Phil. Filler sensing the moment, sensing the urgency for Team Europe to get over this line.
But don't be too quick. Play your normal rhythm. Don't speed up unduly. When some players are nervous, they go into their shell, play slower. He's the opposite.
Ball's disappearing into the center of the pocket. That's a sign of a player that's in stroke, in sync. And this to put Team Europe on 4 rack wins with 1 to go.
Terrific from Joshua Filler, what an opening pot. And now Europe are on the brink of Mosconi Cup history. Remember, 1 rack away from overall triumph.
All Shane can do is wait and practically beg. Hope is not the word. Beg for an open shot and turn that into a chance.
Last year, when Europe won the Mosconi Cup, they won 4 matches after it was hill-hill. If they win this, it would be their 4th 5-4 victory
number 9.
this time.
Wow. We're all tied at 4 games apiece. Team Europe to break.
There was the corner ball. What's the 1 doing? It's crossing over. It's looking good. This is not bad. This is a key moment. This shot is not easy. Filler also being one of the better shot makers on the tour. Oh, that's laying sharp. Can he make this? Oh, bladed pocket speed. Didn't hit it too hard. That gives the pocket a chance to take that ball. Excellent opening shot.
The heavenly man sitting down is the European captain Alex Lely. Perhaps he's not got the strength to stand up.
He must be so drained from all the emotions. This is it, Phil. Going to the side rail, no bottom rail. Doesn't need much angle here on the 6. He's gonna make the 6 touch the side rail, and then he needs a small angle to draw all the way down for the 8. He got a bit far here. That's too far. Can he hold it for a good angle? I think he's just all right. Yes, he is.
And playing it slowly like that effectively increased the size of the pocket.
Look at the boys. Look at Pia's wife.
Extension, please.
Still has to put one good stroke in this. If you don't hit this clean, you're going to end up somewhere high on the side rail. They're begging for the fans to quiet down. Hit it like a charm. Look at this.
Europe, get ready to celebrate.
This place is going to erupt. We're going to see a whole lot of jumping in about 5 seconds.
Is there a roofer in North London? Because this one has been raised. Joshua Filler. He's won so much on his lonesome. Now, as Team Europe, he supplies the winning point. And once again, Europe reigns supreme against the old cool enemy, the USA.
Epic moments here, Phil.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Team